Hello. All right, today I'm going to show you. I've been wanting to buy this for a while, and for some reason I never got round to it, for various reasons. Not that it's that expensive, but anyway, I got round to buying it. So what is it? Okay, well, this is the Cube or Aldo Cube WP10. This is a Windows 10 phablet. Now I will just give you the specs. That I will. Let me just double check because I want to check the battery. Oh, it doesn't say it here. Okay, because a lot of it's in China. So okay, so the screen is 6.98 HD. So that's 1280 by 720. It has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 212 quad core, 1.26 gigahertz. It's dual SIM, Windows 4G. It has a RAM of 2 GB, ROM 16 GB, and micro SD card up to 128. The battery is non-removable and it's 2,850 mAh. Annoying. I need to get a new memory card. So yep, it's Windows 10, and the camera. What was the camera again? Were 5 rear, and 2 on the front. So okay, it's not, you're not buying this because it's a camera, or you want to use it as a camera. So why buy a Windows 10 anything? Windows Mobile 10, I should say. Why buy it? Well, if anybody's looked at my reviews before, you will have seen that I've reviewed a number of Windows Mobile, and I'm trying to get this to show you in my hand, like so, and I've got relatively big hands. I mean, it's hefty. So yeah, why buy it? Well, I like Windows 10, okay? Windows Mobile 10, I always have, and I think there's still a use for it, and if you can find phones that are relatively cheap, you can basically do most of the things that you will do on an Android, or this phone that where's my finger? Here. This that I'm filming on, I can do virtually all the same. Well, this thing that I'm filming on, I can't download TORRENTSs. I can on this. So that gives you a hint, shall I say, what I'm filming this on. So there is a lot to this, my boy. There is a lot that you can still do. Now people go, oh yeah, but what about the apps? What about the apps? Okay, so what apps you want? I'll tell you what apps I use the most. Facebook, I use Messenger, I use Reddit, I use Instagram, I use Twitter, and LinkedIn. I can get them all here. Now, some of them are third-party ones, but to be honest with you, they're fine. Plus, you can pin the mobile site to your home screen, and for the most part, it's don't notice any difference at all. So it is pretty decent. You can also get on this all the Windows Office apps, and so you can get a bit of productivity done, especially if you're looking at the getting a Bluetooth keyboard of some sort. Yeah, you could do a wee bit of productivity. This could be your very, very mobile small office and entertainment system all in one. Now, Cube or Aldo Cube or Cube, they build a lot of tablets that I have seen. Most of them are pure tablets, Windows and Android. The design language of this, well, to me, imagine it looks like a bigger Sony type design, okay, and I don't mind that. I think it looks pretty good. Build quality, yeah, I mean, I feel that it is very solid. I've got it on very low brightness here. Let me check the display, because when I'm reading my book at night, so let me put that brightness right up. So yeah, there's the brightness up more. I don't want to get that overhead light. So yeah, so I am. I mean, look, there's so many things that you can use it for. Of course, it's dual SIM, so you can use it as a phone, you can use it as a tablet, you can use it. Where I think this thing can really excel is your all-in-one entertainment system. It's got a great 720 screen. I think the IPS on it is pretty decent for the price. Now, I got this from Wadi, and I found Wadi being pretty decent, and it was about the same price internationally. It wasn't any more expensive on Wadi, and if I can remember, it was about 400 plus 17 reals shipping to your door. So I have no affiliation with Wadi, but you can check it out. I found them to be pretty decent in delivering stuff, so pretty cool. Now, one of the first things I did was to install, can you see this app here? Share it. Because this means that I can share between all my devices that have this, Android and iOS devices. It's cool. Just connect it to all be connected to the same network. Then everything is cool, man, and you can share in between everything. So yeah, dual SIM. So one for data you could have and 4G. It really could be your travel entertainment system, and that's what I'm planning to use it for, because I've saved a lot of books on there. I can put movies on the SD card. Now, of course, Windows 10 has some annoyances, and one of them I didn't remember before, but so it could be me, but seem to be having trouble moving content that I downloaded from the TORRENTS onto the SD card. So I'll need to work that out. Look, nothing's perfect, okay. This is 400 reals. 400 reals for a pretty decent, good quality tablet. And it does everything a tablet does, everything that anybody would need, to be honest with you. Microsoft Edge works. There is other browser as well. I think you can download a UC browser. There are some games. I'm not a games person for this. But look, you can really use it for a lot of things. Now, previously, I did the last couple of, Windows phones that I had, there was a problem with Messenger. It just kept saying either it had been discontinued or something, whatever, so it wouldn't work, which was a real pain in the butt. But then I found, when I went onto the store, I found this one version of Messenger Beta, and I've had no problems with it at all. It's been working fine. So, for me, yep, that's fine. No problem. Now, let me just see, because I'm in the country of the WhatsApp, and I have WhatsApp on my phone. It's just something I don't use that often. Oh, where's the store, so that I can see, is there a WhatsApp? I'm not sure that there is, but I will check. WhatsApp. When is that? What's up? Huh? What's your age? What the hell is that? Let me try it again. What's your age? Well, I'm 21. What's up? So there seems to be, let me see, WhatsApp. So, hold on. Okay, install. No, I'm not going to install it because I don't have a card in there. So Baba, there you go. It's there. Now, even if Netflix isn't there, I'm sure I looked. Netflix, I'm not sure is there, but we'll see. It doesn't really matter because you can sign in on the browser. So yeah, I'm sure I checked before. It's not there. Now there's a VPN, there's a torrent program. I'm using this one here, WP torrent. It's pretty good. I'm using Infinity for Reddit, which is nice. And for my book reading, there's a great app. It's called Frida. And it is really, really good. So it really covers all the bases for what I need. Here's the camera, so let's take a photo. I'm in the photo. Make some space. Okay. Oh, I'm down. I need to make some space. Anyway, hold on, I'll show you a photo I took earlier. So this is one I just took earlier, my boy, who was moving at the time. So, I mean, look, it's fine. So it's not, it's fine for what we, what you're going to use it for, okay? It's just really going to be a quick snap, isn't it? And there is my chin and what I'm filming on. I'm going to review that one of these days. Oh, that was me. Just turn it back. So now speed wise, I will be honest with you, looking at other Windows phones have ran, I thought, smoother than this. It sometimes feels a bit laggy or a bit jittery. It's not bad in any real sense, but I would have thought with the specification, 2 GB of RAM and that processor, it would run smoothly. So I'm not sure what the issue is. I mean, it's not bad, don't get me wrong. For the most part, you don't notice any real day-to-day real annoyances. A couple of times, yes. So I mean, of course, it does come with a couple of caveats, and when it is Windows 10, as we all know, Windows Mobile 10, I should say, is, they're continue to support it, I think, with security updates and all this. I'm not sure this will get any updates, but to be honest with you, I'm not that bothered because it just, as an entertainment system, it suits my needs with everything that is on it. I do know that Windows have said, or Microsoft have said, up to 2021, I think they're going to support Windows Phone 10. So if you can get an upgrade for this, you have to maybe do it via your laptop or something. So what do we get here? Well, there's where you put your dual SIM or one SIM and the memory card. Okay, there's micro USB. And on the other side is power button and volume rocker. It does have headphone jack. Now I've used my my Bluetooth speakers on there, and I've had no problems whatsoever. Sounds pretty decent. It has a speaker, of course, and the speaker is pretty. Look, it's. I was listening to an audiobook last night via the speaker, and I mean it wasn't that loud. It was loud enough because it was right beside my ear. So you would be better served connecting it to another type of Bluetooth speaker. So I'm trying to show you that here. I mean, it's hefty. It's a big chunk, but I think it looks cool. You can set up all the icons, the live tiles in whatever way you want. Look, I like it. Okay, it's not fastest, it's not the sleekest, but it has everything that I need. VLC, is there for watching most of your media. And there's another one I use, which is called, I saw it here because I used it before, All Video Player HD, working pretty decently. So now call quality, well, I mean, as you can, I suppose it may look a bit strange using this as a phone, but the call quality was decent enough. It's not anything to write home about, but it was decent, and I was happy with that. And as I said, as a travel phone for me, it was going to be perfect. I'll fill up that SD card with music and movies. I'll have all my stuff on it. Be cool as anything. You know, so I mean, there's a lot of people reviewed this. I don't know when it came out. It's not a new phone per se. I think it's been out at least a year or two, and it really got a mixed bag of reviews. People kind of asking what was the point of it. Well, I mean, it's 400 reals, and you could maybe get it a bit cheaper. You look online, and you still get a decent piece of tech. Now, what would I like? I would like 12. I would like full HD screen. To be honest with you, I think it'd be really cool with that. But you know, I think the screen is still pretty decent. So that's just a minor quibble. It would be nicer to have maybe stereo speakers and a bit louder. Again, you know, most of us are either going to be using headphones or an external Bluetooth speaker of some sort. So I don't think it's a massive big deal. Has Skype, of course. So really all your kind of communication apps are there. You may find some apps like Snapchat, or I mean, there are apps that aren't there at all. You could probably go on and use in the mobile version through your browser. Again, for me, it's not a deal breaker. It's not my main phone. It is definitely a secondary device, but you know, for reading books, for watching the football, for general entertainment, it is pretty decent. And if you're just looking for something that is, you want a tablet for the basics, but you want it pretty, you know, you don't want to get a big 8-inch, even 7-inch. You want something that you can just slip into your backpack, whatever, then this could be your man. Now, finding a cover may be difficult here in KSA. I didn't see on Wadi if there was any, but you could, no doubt on eBay or Amazon, I'm sure you'll be able to find something. The screen has a screen protector on it, so which I won't remove because I'm sure that it's not any fancy Gorilla Glass, anything like that. And I still got the plastic stuff on the back here, which I might keep on it just in case I decide to sell it, which I might do if I'm wanting to find something else to review for my channel. So what else to say about it? Well, look, all I can say is that if people have commented on other Windows devices that I have used, saying that Windows Phone is dead and blah blah this and that. Well, you know, the amount of people who have viewed my Lumia reviews, all Windows phones, it goes to show that there is still an interest in Windows phones. So it's just, again, I will do my Microsoft rant why they could not make a success of their mobile platform. It's just, again, it's beyond me, because it had some really good points, and they just needed to get more app developers on board and get them to keep updating their apps. You know, the biggest company, one of the biggest companies in the world, and they could not make it a success. I just don't know why. So rant over. I still think there is a place for Windows Phone, even with slightly less support. Again, you could be using it as your travel phone, your second phone, your entertainment phone that you don't mind if eventually someone steals it or it gets broken, whatever. I think it's still a really pleasant experience, and you're basically can do virtually all the things that you can do on Android and iOS, except for probably some games and stuff like that. But I know that there's plenty of games on the store. I've just don't use them, but I see here it's Minecraft, and I know there's a lot of Minecrafters out there. So yeah, that is it. I mean, I can't really say too much more about it. It is a slab, man. You could probably use it as a weapon. It's the Aldo Cube WP10. I really like it. I think for the price, it'd be nice if it was a wee bit cheaper, but you get it here in KSA on Wadi, or you can buy it maybe a bit cheaper on eBay. For people who like the old Windows phone experience, it's something different, and I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I really like it. So any questions, the usual comments, whatever, just leave them down below, and I will do my bestest to answer them for you. So that's it. Bye.